Okay. Maybe it's because... Oh. I'm trying to find the cause, but... up until this point, it worked out pretty good. I'm just going to see what happens if I pop some of the other images in. So now it's hard. Right. Oh. Didn't we have in the email? What? Damn. That's definitely what you want. This also made a different. That's from my old post. I didn't realize that you are for 5 inches. I thought it was 2. That's not issues. Okay, so this seems it may actually line up a bit. You can see we can check. I'm off like this over. How is that? Let me do this. Okay. I'm still unsure why the other screens just didn't work. Okay, so this should be somewhere here. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that should do it. So, pretty here's like pretty different. I guess. That's like it. Oops. Where did I just switch? This is actually pretty much the same spot, so I'm just going to, well, I think no, I can just add this one. Alright, so there we go. And I do need to decode this for this. That's definitely enough. Oops. Come on. Ready? Nice, force that. Right. Well, slowly but surely, okay now. And again, it doesn't even matter that I don't have a speech up front center because I have all these tiny ones. Okay-ish. Ah, there you are. Ish. Almost rotated. That's not handy. Move my mouse in. Sorry. Okay. And, okay. Right. Round and round, and round it goes. And then you can that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's nowhere where it needs to be. There it is. Oh, okay. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, one more. Okay. So, as I one screenshot, which hopefully is this one. Huh. Done. Okay, there it is. Okay. Unfortunately, there's still one thing missing. I think I'm going to accident. Yeah, I'll put that sort of back. I do want to add this. That's it. Ah. Yeah, good that's something. More or less fixed it. I'll send for it. I'm just looking down, seeing if I can find anything. There's some office so far so good. I can add this one for it just being a nice touch. Let's see. That should come about there-ish. Perfect. Okay. So I'm only in this picture 3 times, and I
probably could have avoided being in this part, and I was on purpose in this part, and if all the photos, well, screenshots from this part would have worked and not be weirdly corrupted in a weird height difference. Um, yeah, I'll bet that I could have gone all around and would have ended up with just one image of myself on the final result. Um, we're not there yet because what's more to do, you will probably want to hit layer and then hit the layer to, oh, excuse me, the other way around, to the image field and then have canvas fit on layers, or at least that's the translation on my end. Resize the image to enclose all layers is the tooltip, so you can just go on that one. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the ugly white background there for a second, and let's zoom out a bit. Fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, you can obviously crop it up to something that's more desirable as a final result. Yeah, you can. You probably end up cropping this into a nice size. But what I suggest to do first is hit the Save As key. Don't hit Save, hit Save As. Going to make sure this is in the right position. I'm just going to use my desktop because I'm not going to show you all my files and folders. What you need to take in consideration on the save screen, it's a bit different than your regular Windows save dialog, but it's got the same principle behind it. You can just click a folder and browse to whatever folder you want. But here's the thing that you need to notice. It's currently set on select file type by extension. So it will take into account every extension that you manually fill into the name box. So if I make this myimage.bmp, it will make it into a bitmap file. If I do PNG, it will be a post, well, who cares, or a JPEG or whatever you want. Because you just spend hours making a awesome image, I'll just recommend to use the PNG file type. You can also obviously select one of the many, but yeah, you can also mix and match, but I wouldn't recommend doing that as a starter. Oh, it's not explained here as well. Brilliant. I went, let's peek at what it means, but I generally forgot. So sorry, PNG group, for making a file type that I can't remember. But after it's all said and done, you will just hit save, and it will mention before you can save anything as a PNG file. You'll need to flatten it into a one layer, or well, do something else. So make sure that it's not too compressed to put this on pretty high. PNG won't be compressed, so that's not going to be a problem anyway. And just a second later, you'll actually have a file on your desktop somewhere. It's actually here. It's my image. And let's just see what the Windows preview thinks of it. Oh, pretty. Isn't it magnificent? I can zoom up just to the pixels of it. Obviously, this would be the step to take a really good look, spot all the errors that you may or may not have made. Just adjust it in the GIMP window again. Other than that, what's pretty handy is that you can also just save it as a GIMP image file. It's a XCF image. You'll probably save it as an XCF eventually by mistake. So it's actually a pretty good file type because it remembers all the layers, it remembers all the transparencies and other all the stuff that you can do on layers and masks and filters and what so on. So it's a pretty good file type, but for this tutorial it's not that needed. However, you can obviously save it as a XDF and have it so you can go back into it and clean up some images or whatnot and have an even more awesome result. Because the chances is good that by the time you saved it and you looked at it 3 times, you'll spot that 1 pixel difference somewhere that you just overlooked, and you'll hate yourself for not having the GIMP file format in which every step was basically remembered in a layer. So good tip on that. I've been talking way too long. I hope I can shrink this down a bit in editing. But if not, if you actually went through all this and you still have questions, let me know. If not, thanks for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Although it may not have been that quick at the end, but oh well. Apologies on that. Thanks for watching, subscribe and all that stuff, and see you on the next episode.